Hey guys, this is probably one of the most mortifying experiences I had as a teenager. Well, one of them, because there's been many. I got such a thrill out of doing things that I wasn't allowed to do. I was just like a very sneaky child. And a lot of my sneakiness went unnoticed, but there was this one time when I got caught. Yeah, it didn't end well. So basically, when I was younger, I was probably like 16, and I liked this kid, and we were like hanging out every night, whatever, like with a bunch of like group of friends, like a parking lot, because back in the day that was like the cool thing to do, where like we would hang out at this like local parking lot and like, sit outside their cars and talk and whatever. So I met this kid there who lives like a couple towns over from me, and I liked him. So like one night, like, you know, I had this like stupid curfew when I was younger of like 10 p.m. and I was like, oh no, I'm not having that, because none of my friends had a curfew. The only reason I did was because I didn't do my homework one day, and like the teacher like called, and then all of a sudden my mom like thought it was this brilliant idea to give me a curfew, whatever. So anyways, I liked this kid and I wanted to hang out with him, but he was always out late. He was a little bit older than me. So I was like, one night I was just like, oh, come over, like whatever. Everyone in my house was like sleeping already, so I got this genius idea that I was gonna sneak him into my room. So anyways, I have like the side entrance to my house, so I literally, like, he walked there, I let him in, he was in my room, and then we hung out for a couple hours, like just watched TV, whatever, and then I walked him back out and nothing happened. It was all unnoticed, and I was like, I can do this again. Nope, that's where you're wrong. If you get away with something once, just end it right there. Okay, because there might not be a second time. So this was a little bit later on, and this was like somebody else that I liked. This was like months later, and I was like, you know, I got away with it before, like I could do it again. So this kid, like, he worked pretty close to me, and he was like getting out of work late. It probably was like, I don't know, I honestly think it was like really late, like probably like midnight or something. I don't even know. I think at this point my mom started locking like the side entrance door, and like I didn't have access to it anymore. And it wasn't because she knew like what I did or anything, and she just like locked it for whatever reason. I think my brother and my dad were like going to the driveway from that side entrance, and my mom was like getting annoyed about it, so she locked it, whatever. So this kid that this new kid that I liked, I was like, you know, like I want to hang out with him, so I invited him over, and I was like, well, you're gonna have to sneak in my window. And this is where it all went down. So anyway, he drives to my house, he texts me that he's here. I was like, okay, walk to the fence, and then like quietly, like, you know, unlatch the fence and walk to my bedroom window, and I'll let you in, like you can climb in. So I open the window, and right away he jumps on to try and get into my window and makes a huge racket. Like he was like, his whole body just like crashed up against the siding, and you know how it like squeaks. So I was like, shit, like we're busted. And then I was just like, you know, like, make sure you don't hear anything. The coast is clear. He's in my room. We're talking for like maybe like 15-20 minutes, and then the next thing I know, I hear somebody walking down the hall, and I was like, oh no. Then I hear knocking at my door, and at this point I'm like, we are busted. And I didn't know. I was like, oh my god, like what do I do? Do I hide him in the closet? Do I throw him out the window? Like what do I do? I literally had zero time to do any thinking or react in any way, because my mom got the key and unlocked my door, and then she saw, I think at this point he was standing up, but I was like sitting on my bed like this, and we're like, yes, like it's not even like we were doing anything wrong, like we were literally just watching TV. But like I said, like I had a curfew, so I could never hang out with people, and she starts flipping out, and she's like, who are you? Why is this boy in your room? Like, just, you know, a typical parent thing that what they would say. She literally like kicks him out of the house, and it was just like so awkward. Like I could literally, like, I get flashbacks. I can picture it in my mind exactly how it went down, and I just remember he looked petrified. Like it looked like he crapped his pants. It was so funny now when I think about it, but at the point it was so embarrassing and like mortifying, because I was just like, now this kid's never gonna talk to me again. Like mom blew it. But anyways, like I remember my whole family got up because my mom was screaming, and I was just like, like this is not happening. Basically I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, how did she know? So okay, when I told this kid to come over, I was like, okay, like park your car away from my house, like you know, a couple houses down, and then walk through the fence to my bedroom. He walked to the wrong fence, okay, because I have two fence entrances. He walked to the wrong fence, which is right across from my mom's bedroom. She's like a really ridiculously light sleeper. Like, I swear she sleeps with her eyes open because she just like knows everything. Like, if somebody drives past the house in the middle of the night, she's like, yeah, this car drove past at 3 a.m. Like, it's just like, okay, like, do you sleep? Like, how are you such a light sleeper? This freaking idiot walked past her bedroom window thinking that that was the fence I told him to go to, and that fence is locked. So he must have then walked back to the other side, and she must have heard him or saw him or whatever, and must have, like, obviously, like, looked out the window to track where he was going, and then when she saw that he walked to the opposite side of the house, she probably, like, I don't know, maybe thought he was a kidnapper or a rapist or whatever, and went to my room first for whatever odd reason. Yeah, got busted. Never did that again. That was really embarrassing. As a young teenager, you kind of get a thrill out of doing things that you are literally not supposed to do at all. Hope you guys enjoyed this story time of me getting caught sneaking a boy over. Got away with it the first time and nobody knows that. So, shh, don't tell, guys. Don't tell. I will know it's you, okay? I will know. Make sure to like this video if you enjoy storytime videos and want to see more. Subscribe to my channel to never miss a video, and follow me on my social media. I keep you guys updated on there, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. I wanted to make a things I hate and like can't stand while I'm driving. Kind of have like a short fuse when it comes to my road rage.